box, 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go. 180! 21. 198!
Garoppolo now, first down throw. This is Coleman with the ground. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Pick the edge. Go. Switch.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Check 50.
On play action, now Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
21.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Garoppolo to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
198. Watch 98. Hey, seam 6. I got you. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Watch the backer.
Stick. No.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Here we go.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike, come on. Hey, Haywood.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Banjo. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
First carry for James Conner. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the slant.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Dee Ford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Third down.
So the sack and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Roethlisberger will throw. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
Down Steelers.
Like 5.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Now Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
77. 57.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's go. We got this. Bang.
Mostert. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. We're scoreless after 1.
Here we go.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's gonna be a long day.
This is Mostert. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And it's caught by Saleh. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
3 down. 11. Hey, Alpha. 55. I got you.
I got you, boy. Mike 55.
After the sack on 1st down, Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Hey, Delta. 2.
Here's Mostert. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Here we go.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Second and 11 at the Steelers' 24-yard line.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, wahoo.
On second and 11 now. Garoppolo, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 24-yard touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Come on, baby, let's go. Let's go.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
50.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On second down, Connor looking for space. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
And it brings up 3rd down.
That! Block 80!
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
Block 80!
On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
That! Blue 30!
Mike's 56.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
All day, baby, let's go. Let's go.
That! 180!
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there in that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On 2nd and 10, Roethlisberger setting up the screen. This is Samuels.
Roethlisberger's pass
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
No spacing. Switch.
Mike 56, Mike.
Jack 16.
Let's go, heavy.
Flash, what's that?
In to throw again.
Give me some.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now, the intended receiver out of the backfield was Jalen Samuels, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 5-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Extra point put through by Boswell. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
21.
From the 27, Garoppolo steps away to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 30, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I'm going to come back to you.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Jack 16.
Hey, watch the slant.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50, the 30, 10. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Big edge. Check 26.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that'll make it 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there.
Buzz. I got him.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Go!
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk? And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 36. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's a gain of 5.
Here we go.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At the Steelers' 27-yard line.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Yeah, let's get set.
To throw is Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about it.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
Mike 180. Mike 54. Time to go. Night. Alert, alert.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
You ain't doing nothing today. You like I said.
Now it's Roethlisberger. But it's brought in by Washington. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams and the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Alert, alert. Hey, orbit. Mike 56.
Fourth down. Here's Roethlisberger. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on fourth. And we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Full strength. Check 43. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Safe. Out. Check. Slam.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down.
I'm coming. White.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike.
Hey, gun.
3 buzz.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 21 yards there on third down.
That's good for a 49er.
I got them. 13.
Garoppolo on first down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Roethlisberger will throw.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 44. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
Tell me what you want, what you need.